comic fans will soon have 2 different ways to read comics on the Switch. Hello my friends, thank you for joining me on September 4th, 2018, and for today's big story we're talking about a second way to read comics on the Switch. So, we've known about InkyPen for a while now, which is a comic service or app for the Switch that lets you read comics, but now there's another company coming around. It's called Iznio, and Iznio is going to do basically the same thing. It's going to give you another way to read comics on the Switch. I've heard comics are kind of a big thing right now, so these apps are actually getting a lot of attention. Now, you might be trying to figure out which one should you go with. Well, let me become an official old person here. I have the breakdown of some of the details for what each service offers. Iznio says they provide comics such as Hellboy, Aliens, Buffy, Doctor Who, Black Sad, Largo Winch, Valerian, and obviously a whole bunch of others. And they say they also offer manga, which includes Appleseed, Sherlock, and Assassin's Creed. Those are what they list, that's not what I said. And they have a library of over 25,000 titles. Now when it comes to InkyPen, InkyPen says that they have publishers such as IDW, Valiant, Dynamite, Titan, and Andrews McMeel. I obviously don't know a lot about comics. Brands that they specifically call out are Transformers, Judge Dredd, Dungeons and Dragons, everybody's favorite Garfield, the Meta Barons, Warhammer. They say they specifically have video game franchises like Dark Souls, Dishonored, and Assassin's Creed. They have web comics like Girl Genius and the Worm World Saga, and then on top of that they also have manga as well, but they don't give any specifics. So there's your breakdown between the two. Now, it seems that they both have subscription services as well as options to buy titles individually. Now, when it comes to Iznio, I don't know if they're going to offer the subscription service on the Switch, but if you do a search for their website, you do see that they have a subscription service. Now, InkyPen is definitely offering their subscription service, but I do believe you can buy things individually. So, now fans have 2 different ways to read comics, and they're going to have to decide if they want both or just one. Osaka Maru R on Twitter says, well, there's InkyPen's competitor. Yeah, for a while there, InkyPen was going to be the only service on the Switch that provided users with access to comics, but now this other company just came out today. They put out the press release today. So, I would imagine the InkyPen guys are like, oh, damn it, we had this market cornered and now we got to deal with competition. But they say competition is a good thing because it makes everybody be a better version of themselves. I don't know if that's going to happen, or, you know, one company will just fall behind because the other one's offering a much better service. But it's interesting to see that these type of services are coming to the Switch. 2 ways to read comics, but people are like, where's Netflix? Where's YouTube? Why don't we have that stuff? But we're getting 2 ways to read comics. That I honestly don't know. You would think companies as big as Netflix and YouTube would be like, hey, we want to get our app on the system, and Nintendo would say, okay. I don't know why digital comic services are so easily getting access to the Switch. I don't know what the story is there, but yes, you're going to have to wait for video content. It may never come. Who knows? Hulu's there. That's all you get, but you'll have 2 ways to read comics. Which one are you going to go with? Alright my friends, that's today's big story for September 4th, 2018. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's big story is, and I sure hope you'll join me to check it out. So until then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot!